Camden Miller. I'm currently studying abroad here in Estonia. Today we're going to briefly explore the history of restitution in Estonia's post-Soviet occupation.
After World War II, the Russian occupation, the land was taken away from people and it was made all for the government. So the land reform is the actual act and restitution is, the consequence of that. Restitution is the act of giving back to the original owners. Usually the thing is that if someone's grandmothers or grandfathers owned farmland, they would just want back for personal reasons.
As property that had been collectively owned for over 40 years was returned to its ostensibly rightful owners, conflict and controversy inevitably resulted. The period of Soviet ownership and the misdeeds that occurred during it made the redistribution of these resources quite complex.
Different court cases that have been happening where the local municipality doesn't know what to do and the owner has their rights and the new occupants have their rights. It's hard to have the right answers. There's complications with getting the land back. Some court cases I read where I think they've been going on for years and years. There's no settlement because there's no right or wrong or likeliness to get the land.
Yeah, of course there were complications that people who were living, they had to move away. That was a kind of thing that when this owner got back his house and sold the flat, not to the person living there, but to somebody else, then this person kind of was not forced out, but after a while he left still. Another thing that in Soviet times sometimes the canalization and water supply were put as a common feature for several houses. But now when everything was privatized, then people had to decide who's taking care of this common infrastructure.
So I think the whole kind of process is tiring, and in today's world, like it shouldn't be this way. But because of it's mostly over, I think that it was a good idea to do it, and I wouldn't know any other better way. I think in the future it'll be hard to remember or like the history of it. It'll be very difficult and it's complicated. There's no right solution to that.
Thanks for joining me on this journey. This is Camden Miller signing off till next time.